so glad I am only doing this.
Thank you very much for watching tonight. Hey, look, we're back. Look, I'm gonna hit the buttons and tweet. Did I not? Why did it delete all the things? What? I already tweeted. Hey, episode 50. No.
21.
21 of A Distant Star. It's called The Silence, of which you will hear very little of me tonight. Tech Girl, lol, hi everyone.
Oh, hello.
Lol, hi Tech Girl to you as well.
Hello.
Laura's gone. Goodbye. What happened last week? Nose goes. 1, 2, 3. Laura.
You were behind your chair. Sorry about it.
I was behind my chair, but it's that kind of night where I'm gonna eat cheesecake with a fork.
Woo, D&D. Death saves with advantage. That's a great name, by the way. Death saves with advantage.
I'm not gonna slice a piece of cheesecake. I'm just gonna eat it.
Yeah, just fucking eat it. Who cares?
From the pan.
Just eat it. Who cares?
Oh god, what happened last week? Let's see. Oh, hey, I can pull up the notes I took in The Distant Star.
You should take notes.
I did take notes. Okay. Episode 20, Blasphemers. The priest wanted us to take care of the blasphemers. They're concerned that they will come back and try and burn the academy down. The priest mentioned something about Poutine being the supplier. Audie takes the young priest to Johansson's farm, which was in no way a way to get rid of Audie's character since Phil wasn't there. Tiddly and Rainbow follow some of the crowd to the docks. There's a person running towards the boat to warn the wizard dude. Tiddly shoots a warning shot but fails to intimidate. Rainbow tries to hold person but fails. Tiddly fires another walloping arrow hoping to knock them down and fails. Basically, Tiddly and Rainbow should not be partners.
They're murder hobos when you combine them.
We did not do a good job.
Nope.
God fucking gnats everywhere.
God fucking NASCAR!
Everything devolved into chaos. The fight was uneventful, and Tiddly accidentally killed a dude. We took
Accidentally? He shot that dude on purpose.
You shouldn't have been standing there.
We took Seketh and Poutine into custody with the intention to return them to the Order. Tiddly also shot an arrow through Seketh's hands. Rainbow sent a message to Sangmo, and we found out that the dig site exploded. They lost a lot of people. And Rainbow also found a magic cane, staff-ish thing, in among Seketh's possessions. Turns out it's a cane of charming, which she eventually attuned to and can wield, so suck it, Tishvia. She has so far only told her brother about it, and Sunshine and Rainbow went to visit Julie when we got back to the place.
Riche.
Who is bailing on her current job and location and is uprooting cross continent.
Due
after
to
she told us that the Wilders up north are all going crazy, apparently.
Yes, that was a conversation that was had.
I think
Great.
That was about it.
You nailed it. Fucking nailed it.
We did some shopping
Nailed
off
it.
camera too.
Shopping off camera happened. We will cut to... Well, you fucked up.
Shouldn't surprise anyone, though.
You fucked up. Next morning, not immediate morning, because obviously you've been doing some shopping. We'll call it mid-morning. You all meet back up after your long rest and blah, 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 blah. Julie has already left town.
You know, I don't normally like these snooty folks, but they do make a mean orange mocha frappuccino.
Orange?
Orange mocha frappuccino.
Like the color
Just
orange?
the worst.
Or the flavor?
It's just coffee and they put an orange in it.
Oh,
That sounds disgusting.
sounds
I
tasty.
prefer crepes.
Why didn't you just eat the orange?
Yeah, it's actually kind of a lazy thing. that people do. I don't really want to seep
You
the
know, I was
coffee.
skeptical too, but they had me try it, and I was
You
like,
ran
hey,
out
this is-
sketties with the orange mocha frappuccino. You ran out
Shit.
Nobody appreciates my references. Pinkies.
Oh, were you making a Zoolander reference?
I was, yes.
So as part of the short that we finished today, there's something called the martini shot that happens on particularly long shoots, where on the last day of shooting, they bring booze.
Okay.
Goodbye.
There were
the end of the story.
6 people on set and 2 bottles of bourbon. When we left, there were 6 people leaving, and 1/5 bottle of one bottle of bourbon. So,
That is an interesting choice for martinis. Were they all Manhattans?
it's not actual martinis, dude. It's called the martini. Laura, drive to his house and throw a brick through his window.
Preferably the one behind him.
I'll be honest, I don't know that I know how to get to his house. I've been
Okay,
there several
Josh, drive to a house and throw a brick through a window.
Don't tell him to do that. He will do God, he's already done.
Josh, it's
I already got my
cold.
brick.
Grab a coat.
You see him leave, and 10 seconds later, a brick flies through his own window.
You must commit to the bit.
All right. Love you guys. You're all back together. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm going to put a bell on you. What?
Do you want nachos or you want hummus and pita?
Is it Sage?
That.
The second part?
Yes.
Sage does wear a bell.
No, my wife.
Tell her we got some unfinished business to settle.
Josh is threatening you.
I didn't know if that was directed at Andrea or Sage.
The Dunk Industries Fantasy Football League is going violently.
I'm losing to somebody who's never played before, and I've been playing for 12 years.
It's almost as if it
Sounds
doesn't
like
matter.
fantasy football to me.
How do you feel about trading Aaron Rodgers to me today, Phil?
I don't know. I did not watch this game.
He went off.
30 some odd points.
Short story, he went off. Okay.
Yeah. So we're in the town.
All right. Do we have any more business in Roche, or can we head back to the capital now? Anyone?
I got nothing.
I have no business.
This is
Okay.
There's no business here. I think we could probably make better business in the capital.
Okay. So we would. How did the? I actually wasn't here that episode. We left to go to Roche. How did we travel in that?
There was a traveling caravan from the capital to Roche. If I remember right,
Yes.
we checked in with the. There was going to be another going back towards the capital, wasn't there?
There
am I
is
remembering that wrong?
the nature of Roche is that it's basically the bank for the continent. So there's fairly constant comings and goings along that highway. And you, on your way up, you managed to ride with one of the more secure ones. Heading back, you could potentially find something similar.
We could potentially what? Sorry.
Find something similar.
Oh, okay. I believe that's what we would attempt to do.
Okay. You.
Is that a car or is that somebody's stomach?
Sorry, I'm really hungry.
Assuming that is a car behind Phil.
You
I did
had.
not hear it in real life.
It's so weird he does this from his bathroom,
Oh, no, that was a car
Really
outside
is.
my apartment.
from his shower.
Oh,
You find yourself at the Southern Highway and exit to the town. There are stables along the road, vying different businesses. A lot of comings and goings of people. Jesus, my kid's trying to die upstairs. Of the people trying to panhandle, in a word. No, sell their wares. It's basically caravan runners. So, who's looking?
I am.
Just for like
As she walks
perception?
away.
I am not.
I'll keep an eye out.
Okay.
Perception-wise.
Rainbow and Guy, go ahead and roll perception then. My son is pissed upstairs.
7
Well,
on Rainbow.
I was going to say it's probably my natural instinct to keep watch of stuff. So, I mean,
18 for Rainbow.
if that's cool.
Yeah.
9.
Nailed it.
Like it's instant.
Important roll low.
Rainbow. While there are a lot of people offering their services, you recognize the one group that's uninterested has a steel-plated extended carriage with 2 carriages actually still stabled, but being horsed for travel. They are not offering services, however, but this is clearly the safest.
I'm gonna kind of elbow my brother.
Oh, huh?
Look at them. Look at them. They're not offering services, but look at them.
Oh yeah, that looks like a pretty. Thank you, Josh. By the way, that looks like a pretty good.
Don't talk
pretty good
about
bet.
chat. Chat that doesn't exist. Don't talk about chat that doesn't exist.
Well, I was thanking Josh for picking his nose, obviously.
Because that's what Steve would have done.
Yeah, he's staying in character. So you think we should do the whole Inquisitor thing?
I think we should make friends with them. They have a steel-plated carriage, and I want to know what's inside it.
Okay. Lead the way. I'll back you up. Since you were curious.
I appreciate your faith in me. I am not the most persuasive person. I think we can all agree.
All right. Let's go.
Butting into the conversation, I would say. Why is it so hard? I could talk to them.
No. No.
All right. I
Why
walk
not?
up. I walk with Audie and Rainbow arguing behind me. I walk up.
Steve, go
The
for the
carriage.
third knuckle. You can get this. Come on. Just
What?
1 knuckle deep. 2.
Oh, okay.
No. Oh wow, he can do 2 fingers up there.
Gonna make him lobotomize himself. You know that, right? There will be no noticeable difference.
It's squishy up here.
Okay, approaching.
Why am I
Sunshine and Rainbow.
I guess Audie's with us too.
And Audie, I guess, who
Okay.
meted his way into the situation.
I assume there's somebody that looks like they're in charge.
Yes, there's somebody. The one of the 3 the 3 wagons that have been. I apologize for talking with my mouth full. I'm drunk. The of the 3 wagons that have been that are clearly as part of the same group, the one that has been pulled forward has somebody next to it with a checklist, a scroll they're going through, and they're barking orders. People are responding. There's clearly a person in charge. This is a human, red hair, long beard, male.
I assume the beard. Maybe I shouldn't have assumed the gender, but yeah. Hello there, friend. Heading to the capital?
Persuasion. Straight out.
Do 22.
I help you.
Possibly. I'm looking to secure passage to the capital, and it looks like yours is the most put together caravan.
We're already contracted from locals.
And in that contract, you can't take on a few extra passengers? Paying passengers?
Pay is no difference. I don't know you.
Do you know this? And I show my Inquisitor badge.
I do.
Still willing to pay. I'm afraid it's urgent we get to the capital, though.
We have no comfort accoutrement.
We'll survive.
Fair.
We'll also provide all of our own rations and things. You don't have to care for us. We just want to travel with you.
How many?
6.
It is more like 5.5.
I think
That's just rude.
Steve's like 1.5, so
Steve,
it's
go,
about
Steve. Go, Steve.
Oh, you made a sign.
I always imagined it STEEPH
Yeah, that's better. That makes sense.
or STEEF.
Leave it to Guy to not know how to spell anything.
Oh, I've spelled it different every single time.
Okay.
STEFE. Just Steve.
Is all your group similar to yourself, sir?
Some Inquisitors, some Protectors. All with the order.
No payment required, but no slowing us down, aye?
Of course. I'll let him know. When are we leaving?
But now,
Sounds good. What's your name, sir?
Rato,
My name's Sunshine Hanover. And shake his hand.
Hanover. Aye. Pleasure.
All right. Head back over to the group. Let them know we're leaving in an hour. Ask Steve to please not wipe that one on me.
Steve, I told you to stop when there was blood.
All right, where's Adi?
Just like I taught him.
Don't even think about it.
Wait till he turns his back. Just wait till he turns his back.
Let him know. I let him know that I told them that we're all members of the order. So pick what you are and stick with it. I told them we're either Inquisitors or Protectors. So decide. And then I will. I guess that's about it. Yeah, or we need to be ready in an hour.
All right. Any problems from anybody? Anything you want to do?
Just want to double check with the other GM that I would have been able to pick up a couple of trinkets to help with my spell casting.
Is it stuff you previously messaged us about?
Yeah, it was just a couple of the components. Oh, sorry, that was to SDJ. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I think we responded to that.
He said AC 19, so Want to make sure.
You heads out, no issue. Heading down.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
About how we're traveling.
Please.
Are we in the wagons then?
You are no, because you have your own.
Yeah, we have our own wagon.
Okay,
And
so we're
We
okay.
didn't return it to its owner once we got back to Richer.
I
No,
guess not.
Fuck that.
And the
That wasn't their
donkeys.
wagon.
I,
No, we got a better wagon from the town before.
Donkeys.
oh, I wasn't there for that. Sorry.
The donkeys
Julie
don't belong
didn't
to you.
ask for Eddie Murphy and the donkey. I don't even remember their.
She would have left him up for dead. That
Yeah.
if you're leaving, if you're not telling her about him, she would have left him up for dead. Just saying.
Yeah. So they're ours now.
It's the
Okay,
donkey
we kept
or
we kept a wagon, and we kept Eddie and Murphy the donkeys.
Eddie Murphy and the donkey formerly known
Okay.
as Prince.
If I'm riding in the wagon, I did want to cast ceremony.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna make a thing of holy water.
Okay.
I did drop 25 gold. I just included my shopping for the materials and that.
Fair enough. Do it.
Okay. That's all I need.
Okay.
And get a
You
ritual,
are heading
FYI.
from Richer here down the Gold Road to the capital. It is called the Gold Road for obvious fucking reasons. The bank of the continent to the capital of the continent. Not much outside of that. Your trip is uninteresting. You hear nothing new from the people you're traveling with. This is a group that travels just back and forth along the Gold Road. So they haven't heard anything from the north on either side of the mountains. Let me... Boom. You arrive in the capital.
We should name that peacock.
Ted.
All right. Ted the peacock greets us.
He is there a lot.
Jeez.
Where do you go first upon arrival? You're in reminding you, you have a place to stay, basically an apartment complex in which you all live. You could go to the Step, which is basically the keeper location, or you could go to the Order itself if you feel necessary, or the market. I mean, you can go a lot of places, quite frankly. Where?
Armory.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Where do you choose to go?
First and foremost, it would be our duty to report in how our mission went. And
He said duty. He said that idiot said duty.
I don't get it.
Just like he doesn't get the booger on his back.
Dude, as tall
Well,
as
I
you are and
noticed
as
the
tall
weight
as he
difference
is,
on my back.
if you put a booger on him, it'd be his fucking butt. That's where you
Nah.
put the booger.
No,
Can-
Steve.
Oh.
Steve put the booger on his back.
Can we just say that we parked the donkeys at our house?
You parked him at your house.
Yeah, do we have a stable or anything there?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's the inner city. Why would you have a stable?
Because it's fucking medieval times when people use donkeys to get around. I don't know.
It's densely populated. Everybody uses public transportation. There's no place to park.
There's a bus.
All right.
There's
well
no
then
place to park.
Let's sell
Why
them
even
then.
own one?
I don't know.
No! Can't the Order just take care of him?
Half of everything I say isn't true, by the way. I'm lit AF. So,
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yes, that last time we went in, other GM came up with good points. Jay said no livestock allowed in the city. I remember there was like a livery at the gate that we
Yes.
had to drop.
That
off.
is true.
So we'll stable the donkeys then. So we have them for next time we leave that going that direction.
Eddie Murphy and the donkey formerly known as Prince.
Prince.
Yes. I would agree with Audie. I would want to go to Tishria.
Does he sing the song Purple Rains? I'm sorry. I
Oh,
apologize.
see.
As in donkey form, yes, he does. I don't know. I can't do a donkey.
He's that and Raspberry
Yeah!
Beret.
There it is.
Okay,
Yeah, let's head back.
Okay.
Let's head to
You
check in. on Tishia.
head to check in with Tishia.
I'm gonna wait outside. You guys have fun in there.
You're not going in to talk to Tishia, but he's your number one anger buddy.
I'm gonna go in when they're done.
Oh, I see. Okay. You head in and talk to Tishia. Let me find Tishia. There he is. Hey, buddy. There he is. Moving up, you don't run into... Generally, you run into a few people you recognize. It's very scant. Moving through that sort of upper town district from the Keeper area, you know what I mean? That circular.
Does it smell scant in here to anyone else?
Okay.
Steve.
Sorry.
I understand that you're too stupid to know what a word is, but the scant means few. The lower populated, like your brain cells. The
Mike's testy when he's drunk.
I have many testes when I'm drunk.
So these farts I'm releasing are not skin.
Did you eat cheese today, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay. Our whole family. We can't do it.
So we go and see Tishia.
You head to Tishvia. You're surprised at the low amount of people you run into on the way there. You find him in his laboratory or office in the opening to the very large room underground. The room of the one, basically.
Can we have a quick reminder? What all did we tell him about Dave?
We didn't.
We haven't told him
Yeah, I
about
don't
it.
think you've talked about Dave to him in the slightest. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's been an active I think the question you just asked is something that asks every time you go to talk to Tishvia, and then there's a reminder. In fact, we don't talk about Dave
Okay.
to Tishvia.
First rule of Tishia.
First,
Don't talk about it.
yes, first rule of Tishvia: we don't talk about Dave. They dated once. We don't want to talk about it.
Could be.
Could be. Never know.
Stop dropping Jay's secrets, Mike.
Okay. You walk up on Tishvia. He has a mallet in hand, and he is hammering away on some metal on his desk. That just looks like a lump of metal to you.
Greetings, Tishvia. We have returned.
Motherfuck! Hey! Hi, Audie! Hello is generally how you start a conversation.
Can I yell too?
I started with greetings. Is that not close enough?
Well,
Go
you
for
were
it.
screaming. I don't. You shocked
You
the
were
crap out of
hammering,
me.
so I wanted to make sure you could hear me over the hammering.
I like this game.
Okay, somebody put a muzzle on that one.
I go towards Adi, just like with a piece of cloth.
Don't even think
Just-
about it.
He told me to try.
You said
He
over
meant,
to the muzzle, not put it on his knees.
You forget that you're 3 feet tall.
In comparison to Adi, I will always think I'm taller.
You're cross-eyed at that point.
I'm just letting the Four Stooges get it out of their system.
Yeah.
Here.
Hey, there's only 3 Stooges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiddly just doesn't speak. How
Status report: we investigated the rune that we were sent to look at. It was in terrible condition.
Right. Okay.
Collapsed in.
Uh-huh.
There was nothing to be found.
Do you have a
We
minus
examined-
the meteor hits the fucking planet thing that you can tell me?
Oh, and a volcano blew up.
Yeah, no, I heard that one too. Heard all that as well.
Shit, that
Well, we investigated one of those things.
Okay. Yeah, good for you.
We did see the event, yes. We also visited Hands of Gold, which was very near the event.
Uh-huh.
It was in very serious disarray.
Right.
And we figured we should report back.
Uh-huh. You saw all the people, you saw the many people, and then you came back. I gotta be honest, I'm pretty stressed out. I'm glad you have returned. I need a full written report. Everyone you met, everything you saw. From all of you.
That's where Rainbow's doing what
If
Rainbow's doing
somebody
right now.
could dictate for Steve, that would be great.
How do you spell report?
With letters, buddy.
We'll help him out.
Correctly.
I'll see if I can translate the drawings. Rainbow is already starting on hers, I think.
We
We're
will.
going to do it all of ours.
Yeah, I noticed she's not dead, is she? She's fine.
No.
Okay.
Kind of on
She's
the
fine.
inside, but
Well, rich kids.
We will get you a complete report as soon as humanly possible.
Thank you. Thank you.
Steve fought a Hydra.
Did. That was a thing.
Single-handedly. Took on all 5 heads. Or 6.
Speaking of reports, Tishia,
That's a lot. Okay, yeah.
Wanted to know if I could have access to the archives, specifically some of the more heretical sources.
Oh, it's not.
I know it's not actually heretical.
It's not heretical. Yeah, right. It's not. That's not heretical. You're asking to get into my private library. I told your sister she could get in there.
Okay. Well, okay.
Well, you're welcome.
I guess I didn't know it was that open to the keepers. Okay.
It's welcome. It's welcome-ish. I want you in. I want you to learn. I want you to look around. You take anything out of it, I'll kneecap you.
Okay. I have no desire to take anything out.
Okay,
I
sounds
don't have
good.
any desire to go in there.
I have a desire to take some stuff, but I want to know what we're allowed to take.
I will kneecap you if you take it from the room.
Not books.
Speaking of taking things,
They were only talking about the
I did
archives.
wonder if perhaps there were any old artifacts lying around you're not particularly using that might help some
No,
of us
we're
out.
not playing this game. Every new keeper comes in here is like, oh, can I borrow the stuff from the vault? No, we're not playing this game. No.
Are you sure, Mike? Because Jay told me to ask Tishvia if it was okay if we could do
Uh-huh.
that.
And you are.
Okay.
Steve has horrible armor. I wish he'd do better.
Right. We're not looking for anything. We're not looking for anything crazy.
Be specific. What do you...
Steve, as you've seen our large friend here, Steve doesn't like wearing a lot of clothes.
Can we
No.
can we not throw fish close to what I'm working on here? Can we bring that?
Put the metal in front of it.
Rein
and
it
it'll probably
in!
It'll hammer that chunk of
This
metal
way?
for you.
Yes.
So we were
looking to
thinking if there was something to give him a little more durability, that would be a good thing.
Possibly, like that loincloth, we think is the only one he's ever worn.
That's fucking gross.
Smells fantastic.
We were wondering if you had anything else that might help him in that region too. I think one of the dragons tried to go for it.
Cod piece?
If you got something. You were dealing with God's stuff before. Haven't seen it, but I'm assuming down there it's probably got to
Did
be.
any of them have a holy jockstrap?
And now you're
Yes,
still
so-
dealing with God's stuff.
Some kind of cod piece of testicular protection or nutty buddy.
Testicular fortitude.
I can look around.
Do you need measurements? I can.
No.
Put it away.
Oh!
Damn
That's.
it.
Hey, good for you, dude.
That's.
Thank you.
Like a man's arm.
Oh my god.
It's like a robot's arm holding an apple.
Exactly.
Deep measure. Okay, I'm good.
Sorry, Laura.
In any case, I'll let you think about that. I'm going to go get started on my report. Which way to your library, though, for later?
Hallway left.
Okay.
Well, from where I'm standing. Okay, from this direction left. Other direction right.
Stay.
Northeast.
I'll find it.
Northwest. That's how it works.
I'll find it.
So just walk into every room until we find it. Got it.
Uh-huh.
All right. Do we need to do anything else, or are we good to write up the reports first before we head out anywhere?
Well, please write the fucking report. I'd like to hear the report because I don't want to hear it from you. I'd like you to write it down.
Told you I'm on it. There's a picture of a Hydra. I drew here. Look. Right there.
Okay, everybody, let's go back to our house and we will go write our reports. Come on.
Well, I'm holding one of the Hydra's head. I don't get why he doesn't like it.
No, it's very nice. No, it's very good. Let's just go, big guy. As he's walking out the door.
Why? That's why you're the best friend.
Why is it?
But seriously, put that away. I'm kind of scared of it now.
Why did he draw a plate of spaghetti?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'll put the wrap this bag up. All right.
Thank you, DeRosa.
Just-
Good old Stevic DeRosa.
I never knew my real name.
Never knew my real great grandfather.
We need to not have any more DeRosa progeny make their way into this universe.
Well, as
All right.
we're leaving, I think Rainbow's going to go.
You don't have to, but yeah, go ahead if
Well,
you'd like to.
As we pass by Rainbow, I would turn to her and I would say, Tishvia asked us for written reports. I have been keeping it as detailed a report as I can as we have gone over our travels, but I must admit I am not the best with the writing. Would you be able to look it over before I turn it in?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, they always say, right? Sober, edit drunk, right?
Yes.
No?
What time of the
That
day
voice
is it,
saying no.
Mike?
Switch that. Reverse it.
I know.
What time of the day is it, Mike?
By the time you would have arrived, so you left midday there. It's probably middle afternoon.
Rainbow.
Hmm.
It's not sundown yet.
I'm not actually drunk.
Okay. You
I
did
will-
ask me to help you with that.
News report because I'm gonna have to get through it.
All right. Well, we're heading back to the house. If I assume you don't want us to wait for you, or
No, I'm good.
all righty. Have fun.
Thank you.
So we would go. I would shivvy them along like herding corgis.
And I go in to see Tishvia. Hello.
They told me you weren't dead. I believed them.
Good. You should believe them when they say I'm not dead because I can never die. I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
Oh, everything dies, kid.
Hmm?
Everything dies, kid.
Oh, yeah. I'm well aware. That's kind of my area. Yeah. Sorry you had to take all of them at once.
No. That I like them. I like you, all of you. Should I say that? I don't know.
Sure.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Real scared these days. So I like you.
Thanks. Why are you scared?
Everyone's dead. So there's that.
Everyone, like, who?
Last check, 70% of the keepers just dead.
From the cave-in in the north?
Not I don't know what happened. But, sent a lot of people to check in on your temple, and not a lot's coming out of there these days. Sent a
you
lot
sent
of people.
more after us?
Needed research done to gather the.
I think you meant the original temple up north.
Oh, okay.
Needed a lot of research done and a lot of documenting. And from the sounds of it, you buried it real deep in the water. So I sent 4 whole teams. Didn't think I'd be restarting the whole branch of the order this year, but guess I am.
Well, since by that admission, it sounds like it was kind of our fault.
No. Hey, not your fault, kid. No one's fault.
Well, I mean, when you say things like you buried it under the water, it sort of feels like blaming.
No, hey. You're inferring something I am not implying. Okay? You did good. You found a thing that was good for us. It just didn't turn out good, you know?
Unexpected consequences.
Okay. It's kind of a throwaway answer. I liked a lot of those people, so let's not do throwaway answers. But yes, unexpected.
I like you.
Yay! Good for me.
Because of that. Because you're kind of a dick. And I like it. No offense. I'm kind of a dick too.
Why don't you tell me about the item around your waist?
Yeah, I'm getting to that. That's why I wanted to come in here by myself. Didn't feel like the rest of them needed to know that I was carrying around a magic item that I stole from one of the dudes that we captured and then let get away.
You let...
He's a charlatan. I don't even know how he got possession of this. It's probably not even his. He was ripping off an entire town, made them think that he was some kind of god beyond the one, and they were giving him all his stuff, or all their stuff. So it may not have even been his. I feel like if it was his, he would have kept it on him at all times instead of just in his hoard.
Yeah, you're throwing a lot of words at me. Okay, cool. Rainbow, what do you want?
I want to know what's going on. The truth this time. The research. The expeditions. It's not just for research. What you're having us do is not just to uncover secret lore from ages past. That's bullshit. Cut the crap and tell me what's going on.
Roll persuasion.
Mike, I'm gonna go.
Tiddly, I'll miss you. Everybody say bye, Tiddly.
Bye, Tiddly.
I gotta go wake up at 4 a.m.
Okay.
Have fun with that.
The Marcus.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'll still be awake.
I hope your rectum explodes.
Me too.
With
Yeah,
Skittles.
cheese too.
No, I was going with blood.
Oh.
Yeah.
Get out! Jeez. Jesus. It's like you said goodbye and then walked to the car in the same direction as us. Fucking
Mike's
shit.
channeling Tishvia here. Get out!
Tishvi is,
Goddamn
Tishvi is
Midwest
more
goodbyes.
me than basically any other character in this group.
It's a 12. Not great. I was hoping that my little item would have helped in that situation, but it doesn't.
You can use it.
It doesn't give me anything for persuasion checks.
It doesn't.
I might. Huh?
It doesn't. That's true.
I might use it next.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Let's see how that works on Tishvia. The, You're not stupid. I won't look at you and tell you that there's something. I didn't send 70%. So many good people north on purpose. They're nice people. Rainbow, you need to look at me. He turns directly at you. Before now, he's been tinkering, wandering around, flailing. There's very little of us left. And I'm not lying to you on that. We are a rare breed right now. And had I known, I would not have sent a single soul north of the Hangul house line. Okay? But there's a lot of important work to do now. And we don't have a choice. So I'm going to be leaving for a little bit. Taking Trey with me. We're going to go on a little bit of a adventure. He starts wandering back around. I'll check back in. You'll hear from me. I do have a job. I'm working on the details now. I'd like you to bring you and yours back in tomorrow morning. We'll talk about it in full. Okay?
Still want to know about the thing around my waist?
Enchantment. Cane. I'm guessing wand or staff. Not really.
It allows some like charming, commanding, and weirdly comprehension.
Put it in a fucking vault. Don't walk out with it.
I can use it. I'm not saying I want to keep it. Frankly, it's really of no use to me. But I want you to know that I can wield it. So when you said earlier that I couldn't be an apprentice to you or I couldn't learn from you because I wasn't like Trey.
Kid, that's not what I meant. Rainbow, that's not what I meant. Time spent, you can learn to use these things. Picks up a wrench nearby. It's like this, right? You hand this to a commoner. They won't know what to do with it, but you point them in the right direction. Say it fits here. It'll work, right? Yeah? And I lock you in a room for... Shit, how long have you been gone? A week? 2?
Think on travel?
Something like that.
You'll figure it out. It's not about learning to use the trinkets. It's about learning to break them. That marble, he points behind him in the direction of the one. You can't see it. It's too dark. That giant-ass marble is a rock. It's a machine. It's a trinket. Yes? And it should have broken years ago, but I got it to bleed life into the universe. These things, you can use them, and you should, if given the chance. By the way, I'm gonna okay some stuff to your Steph. Is that his name, Steph? Steve?
Yeah, he kind of deserves it. We fought a Hydra, and he was right up there punching that.
Okay, he gave me this picture of a plate of spaghetti. Is that what that's supposed to be?
Yeah. Noodle is one of the necks, and the meatballs are the heads.
Okay, what's the garlic bread?
That's the body.
Okay.
Yeah. He got
What's the side salad?
What about the waiter? Off to the side with the menu.
Those were the other people.
Okay, there's other people. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there were some folks.
It's very well detailed, just not what he said.
Yep. But he got his ass kicked, and we kind of need him to be up there getting his ass kicked. But maybe if we could make things a little harder for those other things to kick his ass.
I got that point from the boys. Rainbow, I'd love to teach you. I just can't. Because you've learned it. You know how this works, yes? I've taught you. You know as much as I can teach you. I didn't mean to be insulting. You're just not the same. It's very rare in this world that people work like myself or Trey. Where it's not about knowing how to make these things work. It's about quite frankly, people like me created them.
Had a feeling.
Trey, he's slightly afraid of that boy.
I have a crazy theory.
I'd love to hear it.
So in our adventures, I'm pretty sure we saw an old god die.
You're talking about what's his name down south?
Yeah, the god of light who oddly was like a ginormous raven, darkness.
Yeah, okay,
He's in a house of ice.
Yeah, you're right. Yes.
Pretty sure we saw him die, or at least partially witnessed it. I don't think he's the first of the old gods to die.
Well, no, they killed him, like back in the day, but yeah.
Do you think Trey is a rebirth?
No, I don't. He's different than that. But he's important. That kid's important, okay?
He's not wearing a ring, is he?
Why would he wear a ring?
No reason.
Is he getting married? Is that little shit getting married already? I don't like that the country people marry him off so early.
They pair him off so young.
So young!
I'll be in the library.
All right. Hey, I need that written in detail. Okay?
Audie's been keeping a journal. He's going to sign my name.
No, you're going to write your own fucking thing, and I'll know because it's slightly fucked up cursive. And there'll be one stain on it. She walked away. She can't. I could follow her. I'm not going to.
I
She still
will.
has the staff.
I will first take
Nope,
the
she totally talked her way through that. She gets to keep the staff now.
There's a baby. Hello, baby. You are
Expert
Porky
level
Pig in it.
Distraction.
Mama didn't change his diaper soon enough, apparently. Your daddy?
Donald Duck in it?
Donald Duck in it. Hey.
Lincoln.
Hi, Lincoln.
Lincoln, what are you doing? Huh?
Say
What
hi.
are you doing?
Hi again.
What are you doing, Lincoln? Huh?
Say hi, guys.
Yay.
Hi, Lincoln.
Those are good. Eat that.
Oh, that was a high.
It's
Yes.
bread. It's a different kind of bread, but it's bread.
That's a garlic bread.
Have the garlic bread.
I had Valentino's for lunch. That was a mistake.
Yeah.
Don't do
Because
that.
it's so
In your 30s.
heavy.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna have funky dreams tonight.
I'm gonna
Get that
shit the
pizza,
bed.
Pizza
later.
dreams.
This is what I'm gonna do. love you.
Garlic bread is more butter than bread now.
Okay.
Solid, Phil.
I'll work on the editorial process.
Say goodnight. Say
Night.
Good night,
goodnight.
Lincoln. Have a night. You too.
Good day, kiss. Good day, kiss.
Good night, Bubba. I love you. Hey, I've had my
Oh.
daily allotment father time, so we're done with that.
Was everyone heading back to the house then?
Tiddly, where are you going?
Diddley's gone.
Oh,
Excuse
Wow,
me,
he's-
I'd like him to speak for himself. Thank you.
We're gonna be here all night.
he beelined for that whorehouse really fast.
I guess I'll go with the group.
Well, seeing we've been gone for 2 weeks, any food we had back at the hole, probably not the greatest.
I have French toast. I want French toast.
Upon arriving, actually, you would find that there is new food there within.
All right, guys, real quick. Before you do anything else, when you write your reports, don't mention Dave.
Who's Dave?
What about
Good.
the people with the rings?
You can say there were people with rings. Say we don't know where they got them. You can tell him all about it. He already knows about the dark elf we already met. Don't mention Dave.
Have we seen that guy, by the way?
I did not see him.
We probably should have asked about him.
I didn't think of it.
I already finished my report. It is very thorough.
I would like to steal Audie's report.
Did you write about Dave in the report, Audie?
I wrote about everything.
Audie? We write the report, so it doesn't involve Dave.
I don't have it anymore.
You did not write your fucking report already.
I was writing it as we were going along.
I'm at the part where we're at a volcano. Getting good.
I walk away without saying anything else. Go to my room and start.
Steve's
writing my
report's
report.
way more interesting than everyone else's report.
Yep. Mine's boring.
I just write about the normal stuff that happened to us.
It's weird. In Steve's report, the amount of cartwheels that were done. I don't understand why so many cartwheels were done. But there's a lot of them, apparently.
It's the easiest way to travel down a mountain.
And then I fought my stepdad, kicked his ass.
There's like 6 pages describing how he kicked his stepdad's ass.
There,
Fucking Ron. Just
The rest is a paragraph and a half.
upon our return to the hole, I would check to see if we have any parcels or messages.
Yes, there is a letter for Mr. Fisty.
Ooh, do you open it?
I think about doing things to it, but then I just walk in with it, throw it on Guy's desk if he is currently working on his report. I just toss him the letter, say, "Letter for you," and then I walk into my room.
thanks.
You should receive that letter from other Jim. Okay.
Okay. I keep working on my report while having my lyre on my lap, and that's it.
Okay.
Just chilling. It's my room.
Does everybody get a full night's rest?
Yeah, but I'd want to catch up with Rainbow, assuming she comes back first.
Does Rainbow come back?
Yes. I would come back to the house.
So what'd he say?
Same old Tishvia stuff.
Hmm.
And I'll tell my brother about the conversation.
So he's gonna give us our new orders tomorrow, it sounds like.
Yeah, we'll have to go in the morning.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to bed early because I want to do some research before we leave.
Hey, me too. Can I come with you?
Sure.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, French toast.
And I'm gonna go to my room and attempt to. I'm gonna read Audie's report, and I'm gonna actually legitimately read it, not drinking alcohol while I do it, so that I can redact all of the shit that he should not be telling them.
Okay.
Yeah, and the tissue just like bold black lines through parts of it. Huh.
Well, this is fucking interesting, isn't it?
What happened here, Audie?
Fucking large black rectangles for this whole thing.
Why do those black marks smell like ink?
Clearly, they were in a cave for this part.
This report went through a tunnel for a while.
So dumb.
It is. Still funny.
Yep.
How do I know what it smells like? I don't have a nose.
It can smell.
Racist.
We established
Fucking
that,
racist.
we established the crucible can smell.
They can smell and they can taste. They just don't need food to ingest. They just can choose to eat occasionally. And it just falls out of them, I guess, as they walk.
Well,
Falls
when
out
you
of their
ingest
food
stuff falls out your bottom.
No, I think it falls out of their sides and just like any gaps.
Oh, that's disgusting. Cheers.
Pinkies.
All right. After we drink,
Laura, pinkies.
There are gnats.
Laura's having a fit of some variety.
I have fruit flies, and it's annoying.
Hey, Laura, you're a cleric in this campaign. Prayer.
Our God that we thought existed doesn't exist. Huzzah!
You're bad at prayer.
That's Rainbow.
Okay.
Audie or Sunshine, who are actually kind of like religious.
Next morning.
Okay, so Sunshine, and I think it sounds like Rainbow's going with two, would wake up pretty early, just grab a thing of toast or whatever their equivalent is, and head right to the archives.
Mm-hmm.
Keeper archives.
Well, yeah, wherever Tishvia was talking about.
Yeah,
like
Tishvia's library. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. They're mostly open. You just can't take anything.
Right.
I guess Jay doesn't have a letter for you, despite I'm pretty sure he said he was going to have a letter for you. So a guy will come up with a letter for you later.
Okay. Just wonder if that. Just wondering if that was one of the things I was sort of waiting on.
That
to
was
see.
for Audie. I was misinformed. Audie, you also got a letter. Audie, you got a letter.
Okay.
I was missing. I just, guys, I've been drinking since like 3. So, what?
Just you've been drinking? What?
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Hey. Fuck your face in the ass. How's that sound?
We'll see if we may have to backtrack some stuff. But before I would head out, I would want to check in the markets. I just want to see the markets. I want to see what's going on, and I want to head over to Michelle Ray's.
Okay. Michelle Reyes. Oh, okay.
We'll
we'll get rid of.
well-seasoned goods.
Yes. I think Michelle Reyes is still in here. Yes, she is. There she is. She's so cute. I forgot how cute Michelle Reyes is.
Walk in, just hello.
Morning, patron. How can I? Hey, what's up?
Hey, was just sort of wondering if
Turn around. Switch the sign. Let's not do this fucking dumbly.
Okay. I shut the door, turned the sign, all that sort of stuff. There was no one else in the thing, right?
No, there's nobody else in there at the time. It's a spice shop.
Okay.
Select clientele exclusively.
Was just wondering, been going around for a while now. I might have some stuff I want to either fence through or maybe help the order for planting stuff.
What do you...
I pull out 4 daggers.
Knives? We have some knives.
Yeah, not normal ones. This one is from some of the guys. What was the first where are you from, Adi?
Mira.
Mira. Yeah. This is from some of the adventurers in Mira. Has my family crest on it. This is from Skagi down south if we're needing to plant anything on them for any movements we got going down. And then this is from some wilder stuff.
Oh, wait, you're talking... Okay. These are evidenced daggers.
Yeah.
If
you can get these fenced for me back with the rest of them.
Sabir is unnecessary. Sure. By the way, I've been informed that thank you for Sabir and to pass a little bit of a gratuity forward.
Okay.
I gotta find... Sorry, give me a second. She wanders back into the room behind her. Comes back a minute later. Here's a letter. Good for you. 150 gold. She
Thank you.
Puts forth a little pouch, gives it to you. They're working with some orc lady down there now. She's running the town. Good for her.
Johanna?
How do you know her name?
I didn't think she would want to join the fold.
Yeah.
But she does like being in power too, though. Never know.
Apparently she was offered and wholeheartedly, well, let's just say, led the charge.
Good to know. But yeah, this figured I can get some more stuff. Got a little bit of news from west of here, too. Probably don't want to go and get any type of spa day.
No. We already know that. Flavor has already... We've had to change... We've had to fully change some resource travel routes because of that. I'm missing fucking Angel Root like a beast because of that shit.
I wouldn't have gotten anything like that from the Johnson's farm. Yeah, I was gonna say they were fairly simple stuff. Well, someone was trying to take over Opalessa, Poutine.
Yeah, this, prices spiked here. I assumed that was something.
Yeah, he got what was coming to him. He got a little too gluttonous.
Do I need to send that back? What am I doing?
I've already sent letters through contacts there.
Fair enough. What are you doing
But
here?
just want to give you a heads up. Should be coming back down.
Are you just coming back to look at my pretty face?
Well, always. But I have it out there already. But if you hear of a guy named Saketh, I put a mark out on him.
Saketh. Got a first name, last name. What is Saketh?
He called himself Master Saketh. Poutine was running his stuff, but
Poutine. Okay.
Poutine is
No, I remember. I know Poutine.
Yeah, he's no longer around. He talked. So I talked with the locals, and he's got a great new tie. But Saketh is probably too aware, and we need to make sure.
Dane's not gonna like that. You know that, right?
He started talking to people from the Order.
Okay, fair enough.
I was witness to it.
She's making notes as you speak.
Yeah, I've already sent a letter to him. I'm just making sure you're aware, and if you see anything come through for this guy,
no, I'll look for it.
Okay. Anything that you can do for these, just let me know. I'll see what I can. I've been traveling a lot more lately that I am running into more of these.
Okay. If being totally clear and honest, flaxseed. We're going super dry on that. So I do have a shipment. She turns around. Mountain mint. Just got a bunch of mountain mint out of the Wilders.
Ooh. I wouldn't mind a satchel or two of that.
Done. 1G.
You just gave me some, so yeah. So I hand over 4G or 4 gold.
1. I said 1.
I asked for a couple. You said 4G.
No, I legitimately said 1.
Oh. 1G. Sorry, I didn't hear that part. 149 gold. And 1 satchel of mountain mint.
This is good for coughs as well. Throw it in some hot water.
Okay. I'm assuming you. I'll keep a lookout for any other things I can be sending this way, but I'll be looking for you anytime I come back into town.
I want you to know Dane's feeling pretty active these days.
He's traveling?
Things are weird.
I'm getting that feeling everywhere I'm going. But I didn't think he hasn't really wanted to travel for the last couple of years.
I know. I think he's in the deuce right now, but I don't know for sure.
Okay. Good to know. I'm gonna probably have some more news when I get back. I got another thing that I'm traveling for.
Okay.
Not sure where I'm going yet.
Yeah.
Any other news, I'll head your way. Any information you're wanting to be looking for, other than non-legitimate stuff.
Anything out of Hangul. We've lost ties with a few of our contacts. I'm worried.
We thinking rivals, or we thinking just
No.
okay?
No, it's different. Nobody's claiming anything. They're just gone.
They would normally want to brag that up. So yeah, if I can make my way in that direction, I'll see what I can.
I don't think that's a good idea either, by the way. Just me speaking.
I'm in some pretty strong company that's been getting around.
Fair enough. You do you.
All right. Have a good meal.
Have a good meal.
Walk out, turn everything around.
Next week on the fucking Food Network, we're making a very special cake for Jimmy the Rat, if you know what I mean. The weirdest crossover ever you guys have made.
It's interesting, though.
Yep.
Is it?
I think so. I'm having fun with it.
I know you are.
Storyline right there. It can work.
Did you get the thing from Jay?
Yes.
And Josh, did you get the thing from Jay? Okay.
On what?
Steve, maybe we'll get there at some point. All right. So you all meet back up. Yes? Rainbow, unmute yourself.
We are in the archives.
Yes.
So the Hanovers are in the archives. Everyone else meets back up.
Aldidas never left his room.
So no.
Steve
answer is
wants to
no.
get his new gear.
I stopped by the whorehouse to pick up Tiddly and tell him about the mission that we're supposed to report for, and also that he had to write things down.
He didn't do any of that. That'll cost you. Steve and the Hanovers are with Tishvia.
Oh well, I would show up for the meeting. Sorry, I'm just saying in between the time they got back. And then, yes, he would show up for the meeting that they were called to.
Okay. I guess everyone's with Tishvia.
Everybody.
Oh, we'll just say everyone. Fuck it. Who cares? And Tishvia and where the fudge? There we go. Adeline. You head to Tishvia's, laboratory, work center, whatever it's called. Adeline's there. If anybody remembers Adeline.
She was the one who brought us to our initiation party of sorts.
And gave you your last orders.
I guess it gave us our last orders.
In a more direct sense. Good. It's about time they're here. Please. We're waiting.
I hand over my report. I assume, is that what they're waiting for? I don't know.
She looks at this. What am I... Why is he handing...
Tishvia, not her.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I will definitely read this. Later.
Okay.
What did they just give you? What did they just give you? It's a report. It's not an important thing. She walks across the room, yanks it out of his hand. For me, not for you. Well, you don't have to be a dick. Thank you for that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know reports went to you.
He doesn't read things. Because he doesn't care about things. That's
So this
rude. Go ahead.
I was going to hand in my report to him, and like on every page, it was either going to be like boobs or a dick or gears or a spring. Don't know what you're into. So
None of these.
okay, hey. Gonna keep trying for you.
Does everyone hand their individual things? Do we leave out Dave? We decided we leave out Dave. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would have been pretty thorough otherwise.
Okay. Adi.
Talked about the rings and
Adi, yours was edited heavily by a rainbow.
And I was distracted, so I did not look at the changes. I just
Okay.
handed it to him.
Rainbow, yes. You did that.
Mm-hmm.
Steve, what do you hand in for your book report, buddy?
Like 5 pages of me describing how I kicked my stepdad's ass, and then about a page of everything else.
Okay. Is the okay. Very detailed.
They'll get enough out of them.
A very
Nothing about the
detailed
Hydra?
explanation of kicking the crap out of your stepdad.
Well, the first page is just me describing that I finally met up with my mom. But then the other 4 pages is me kicking my stepdad's ass that I didn't know was my stepdad.
Good job, J.K. Rowling. The you too can hate trans people for no reason.
That joke makes me sad.
It does because yeah, it also makes me sad.
Sorry.
Thank you for your thorough reports. I hope they were thorough, by the way. As for what you're... Let me tell them! I want to tell them! I ain't never going to tell anybody anything! You always get to... I'm never going to say nothing! Fine. Okay, you're going to go back the way you came. Does that sound fun?
Of course it does.
There's a town. And, Novak. Let me throw a thing up.
Does it have a dinosaur out front? A big dinosaur statue?
Novak.
Anybody play New
Novak.
Vegas? Jesus.
No.
What happened to Old Vegas?
Shut
Blown
up.
up.
Shut your dumb mouth.
Whoa. Hostile.
There's a town. It's gone real tits up. They were thinking of taking them. Okay, I should be clear. Novak's local militia was thinking of overtaking the town. But since then it's gone tits up. He's right. It's gone sideways. There's no messaging coming out of the town anymore. They were a large fishing village, especially for most of Novak and Lower Gulo. It's gone silent. We'd like you to investigate. With everything happening, we're not sending people alone anymore. you should know it's... There's going to be another order presence there.
Actual order or keeper order?
One of those fucking weirdos. There's a silence member there by the name of Mazur. He's a talented priest. Done his job, gone through the order. Good negotiator and teacher. Fallen into the Order of the Silence recently. But he's good at his job. They're weirdos. Every last one of them. I won't say that shit to Locke. He'll put me... seriously. He'll put that hammer through the top of my fucking head. But, they're weirdos.
Would I know anything about them? Like a history check, maybe?
You can go ahead. I think you've history checked these people before, but sure.
Well, I got an 8, so probably not.
Okay. Anybody else who's interested?
I'll do a history check.
Rambo.
Should Steve do a history check?
Steve.
23.
Okay, so nobody else is doing it. 23. Guy, you remember this has been explained to you actually once before. The Order of the Silence is a subsect of the Order. Locke is a member of it. The reason he doesn't speak is he cut his own tongue out. That was explained to you once by Sang Mo.
Yeah.
They are an incredibly devout subsect of the Order.
That really had to mess with Locke once he found out the truth.
You know.
Just like, I'm going to speak in devotion to the one. Yeah, he's a rock.
Yeah. Yeah. You know. He's an interesting character.
Yes, interesting.
How far in is he? You said he's fairly new. Like, has he gone yet, or?
No, priest members of their particular devotion don't do the same thing. They're considered the teachers and spreaders of faith.
But they're silent.
Yeah, I don't... Listen, man, I don't...
Wow, there's some hypocrisy in the Order.
I agree with his sarcasm.
I think we all are, but he's not a keeper. He's just a priest of the Order, right?
Yeah, talented kid back in the day. 10 years ago, I knew him. More? How old is he? Alive, Tishvia. He's alive.
So we go meet up with him. Are we gonna try, or are we trying to take him out?
No, he was on a pilgrimage. He was supposed to set up a library in the region. He was the one who sent the SOS.
Oh, okay. So I need to go in and save him.
Not necessarily. I don't know the situation, quite frankly. This is a bit backlogged based on everything that's been happening. We're working on 3 weeks old knowledge.
Okay. Well, anything else you need from us, or should we get started?
No. Yes! Don't be a fucking dick! Alright, let's just bring it down a fucking notch. Tish.
Did I get called a dick?
No, Tishvia yelled at Adeline.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
I was like, what the hell did I say?
Am I allowed to be a dick?
God, you'd kill us all.
Oh, God, you're just saying that.
Ow.
It should be noted, and Tishvia wanted it said, there's been a call to a vote at the order after the losses we've all attributed up north. You're not voting members, so it's irrelevant to you. It's
Aw.
not fucking irrelevant.
Is it because Steve's not old enough? Because he's at least 18.
I can get a fake ID. Don't tell me I can't. You're not my dad. Fuck, I hate this.
It's Parsa is looking for head of the order to subvert Tish.
Is Parsa.
Was he the Inquisitor?
Yeah, Parsa Ramna.
The
Par-
one that
Parsa Ramna.
interrogated us.
Yes.
Bald, annoying guy.
Mm-hmm.
So if he gets to be the head of the order, what, he's going to disband the Keepers?
Oh, fuck no. He's not that
Terminal?
fucking stupid.
Okay.
It's unlikely he does that. However, it would create an oversight for us. We've been fortunate into not have that as of ever. But it is a possibility now, and not an unwelcome one, Tishvia. Just wanted to let you know. Stop. Just stop, Tish. Wanted to let you know so that you're aware if you leave and you come back and things are different, okay?
Okay. Thank you for letting us know.
Question for the GM. With our badges, we got the 3 orders. It was a chain was the symbol for the Keepers, right?
Gold chain with a single black link in the middle. Yes.
Okay. I was trying to remember what our symbol was. Just so that if we were to if we had to show proof for when we came back, if anything happened.
Okay, I think we're ready to leave, right?
About. Yeah. Tishvia, just stab. stab the guy.
Cut him like it's fucking. Stop! Stop!
I'm just saying.
We're working with them. He sent us
Like a
the
hot knife
letter.
through butter.
He sent us the fucking. Cut him like it didn't. Stop! Dude! Oh my god. Please.
Okay, so totally don't stab that guy if I ever see him again.
Don't stab him. Don't stab him. Do not stab any member of the order. Why do I feel I need to say this out loud? Anybody, help me out here. Any one of you.
We'll leave any stabbing as a last resort.
No, that's not the response I'm looking for here.
It's probably the best you're gonna get though with this group.
We won't stab them. Wink.
Stab them! Stab them! I will break your fucking bones. I don't know if you have bones. I will break them.
I have bones. Yeah, no, I don't want those broken.
Somebody, okay, no, all of you, repeat after me. Not stabbing the priest.
Adelaide, we understand. He's the one who asked for help. We'll go and assist.
Wink.
Why did he say wink out loud?
Honestly, I don't know why he says half the things he says. So
we will not stab.
Rainbow.
We will not stab Masher.
Rainbow.
I promise you that while I am with them, no one will stab the priest.
While you're not gonna turn around, are you?
I'm not gonna turn around. They're
Turn around. Do it.
Yeah.
What?
Shut your metal mouth. No one is going to stab the priest.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't want to stab the priest. I was talking about the guy who wanted to take over Tishvia's job. Or was I supposed to stab the priest?
Okay, which guy am I supposed to stab? I'm getting confused now.
Trey runs in the room.
Oh, hey Trey, how's it going?
Hey guys. Oh, hey. He's wearing an extra. Last time you saw him, he was wearing normal city clothes. This time he's wearing an extra cloak and what looks like a backpack underneath.
Do we need
investigation? Investigation. Anybody who's interested.
19. Do I notice any? Does he have any other new equipment? Rings, bracelets, knives, sheaths?
19.
19.
Rainbow, Sunshine, Adi, Steve.
I don't think. I mean, Rainbow told me he's going on a trip with Tishvia, so I just think he's got his shit for that.
Guy, no, it doesn't look like he has anything extra. He has a travel pack underneath his cloak. For sure. That's about it.
So it's under his cloak, so he has a little bit of a hump.
He has a rain cloak on in the middle of the desert for some fucking reason.
Well, hey, trying to look like Tishvia there?
No, I'm just ready to go. I got everything.
Hey, that's a sweet cloak.
Thanks. Thanks, Steve.
Oh man, you get all the cool gear.
Thanks.
Ready to
Take care
go.
of yourself on this trip, okay? Be safe.
I will be. I'll be so safe.
Are you gonna go stab somebody, Trey?
No.
A smack guy.
Why
Sorry,
would
there was talks.
He didn't say that. Don't worry about it.
The answer is yes.
Wait, so we are stabbing someone.
Trey looks up at him.
All right, so we're going. So we've got a thing to do.
Did someone explain this stab, not stab thing to me? I'm still
Come on,
very.
Steve.
No, I'll point you in the right direction, Steve. I'll point you in the right direction.
We will
Alright,
work it
alright.
out on the way.
All right, I trust you, guy.
Just whoever I tell you to stab, go for it.
Mike, I don't know if you wanted us to roll anything or not, but we did want to like read in Tishvia's library before
Yes.
this meeting.
What were you looking for?
I would have been looking for, in particular, any books that would have had anything about the origin of the gods. And if I couldn't find anything like that, I would have looked for the name Andean.
Andean.
Wasn't that the name of the dwarf? Right.
Anvian.
Andean. Sorry. Ambien. So you get a good night's sleep.
Rainbow. What were you looking for?
I was looking for. I was probably going to spend most of the time looking for any references to a Dave.
Go ahead and roll.
What are we doing? Investigation?
Yes. That seems like a clear investigation, right? Like you're
Yeah.
studying in some
16 for me.
16, 19. Okay. That's I heard you correctly, right, Laura? 19. Okay. Anvian, you would have heard nothing. You would have been able to find nothing basically in your time there. Origin of the gods. From Tishvia's library. You would have learned that the original, well, you don't know where they came from, the original gods, in scripts that were old enough to survive that period, what couple you found, make reference to the one as well.
Alongside
Yes.
the old gods?
Yes.
But there's no, like, origin myth or anything like that?
There.
I'm thinking, like, Greek, Greek myth had all the crazy origin stories.
The old gods pointed back to a sort of father god figure of the one. And based on symbology that you saw, it appears to be very similar to the symbology you're used to and the one that you're used to. Okay?
Okay, so just to recap, make sure I get this right in my head. In the old scriptures I found, it sounds like that they reference the one alongside the old gods.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like that they're originating from the one in some way. It's not really clear.
It refers to the old gods as children of the one, and very similar symbolism and terminology, and sort of like the way it is indicated. It's in a very similar way to the way it is indicated in the current religion.
Okay, thank you very much. That's all I need.
Dave Rainbow with your 19. And you spent an afternoon in there. You would have found 2 references to Dave. And they're both referred to in a revered sense, but not in a godlike sense. One is in a book talking about the origin of the order, and there is a head father Dave that is referred to in spreading the word next to Tishvia's name in many cases. Dave is also referred to in what you saw in one other sense in a when the people started to get magic back from the one after the dark period. There was one specific verse that refers to a we hailed unto Dave to make sure everything was safe with this new magic.
All hail Dave.
Okay. Thank you.
Trying to figure out what random numbers mean for backstory. Okay. Where do you go from the keeper's place?
Excuse me. Does anybody need to do any shopping, or are we good to start?
I could probably just pack up everything. I think we still have a good amount of food. I'll just do some quick shopping for long-term stuff. How far away are we looking for travel? Would I know this? So we're probably taking main roads.
You need to go to the town indicated is Glogau, which is basically along this river in Novak. This large, they refer to it as a sea, but it's a lake. In Novak here.
Glogau is the name of the city.
Glogau is the name.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I thought Novak was the name of the city.
Novak is the name of the house. Glogau is where you're heading. Right here. Glogau is not the capital, even close to the capital, but it is. It does provide a lot of fishing and rice to lower Euprocene and Gulo.
Is it going to be a week's travel, week and a half? Sorry, I didn't
where
catch that
you're
part.
at. Yeah, it's a week, pretty much a week.
Would I be able to ask around? Is there a faster way other than travel, or
unless you go straight over the mountains? And I don't know if that's faster, considering it's what I mean. The mountains are just,
Also, there would be wilders in the mountains, right? Yeah.
Yes, that may or may not be friendly,
right?
Especially to people flashing badges of the order.
Would we be faster if we took horses rather than our donkeys?
Well,
or is that?
Yes, that's how those animals work. Yes.
So even with a cart.
Yeah, it's the donkeys. It would take basically the same as walking time to get there.
Okay. I would try to get work with Adeline to possibly procure some horses and maybe a cart.
Adeline, okay. Yes.
Or do I need to go talk to the priest?
Sonu? Yeah. No, you could do
So-
either.
Okay. I talked to one of them, see if I can get us like 3 horses and a decent traveling cart.
It wouldn't be a big deal to get it. You'd be able to get all that, everything you need to travel.
Okay. And then same thing with food and stuff. Enough for a week's travel and any little maybe some patisseries, just small little snack cakes.
Yes. Hey, patisserie. Laura, patisserie.
It's over there.
Okay. Thank
From
you.
Petit Fours. That's what he bought.
But petit fours, just really tiny cakes.
Yes, Petit Fours.
Okay.
I can't wait till we're doing this in Mike's basement again, and Laura brings snacks.
No, because she'll kill you.
Take insulin.
Remember that one time when I made diabetic friendly snacks and they were gross and only Morgan liked them?
I wonder why.
What can I say? I am a pig.
I don't remember that.
They were the really, really super dark chocolate brownies.
Oh yeah, they were okay.
Nobody else liked them. You head out on the road. It takes you basically a week to get there. There's nothing you run into along that trip. Do you stop in Richer for any purpose?
Not particularly. We were just there. Would we be going back through Opelousas?
Julie wouldn't be there anymore.
Right. So yeah, I don't.
Would we be going back through Opelousas or no?
No.
No,
you would
that's
not.
north of the highway.
You would not be heading in that direction at all. You'd head along the highway to similar east-west. You wouldn't be very far from where you would have gone, where that north road is through Opelousas, where you ended up going south. You head south, cross the river, no issues. Your pristine southern part is all fields, and the northern part of Novak is all fields. It's all farmland. You actually rarely run into other people. You run into trade caravans occasionally, but that's about it. Roll perception on your 6th day when you realize you're getting close to Glogau.
30-20.
14.
15.
7.
9.
7. Dirty 20, Rainbow?
That was Sunshine.
Oh, that's Sunshine, sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Rainbow, what was yours?
14.
14, okay. And Guy?
15.
15, okay. Going down the road, it actually is, everybody would see about a half a day out that there are signs toward Glogau that are saying that merchants are no longer welcome. Everybody would see that.
Everyone loves a merchant.
Now, these signs don't look new. They look like they've been hit by a bit of weather. Could have happened in the past month, but aren't last few days by any stretch of the imagination. Few hours out, Sunshine. You and Guy both see to the left, up the foothills to your east. Campfire smoke. Not unheard of, especially wandering the roads. Could be a cabin up there or something like that. But Sunshine, you see hanging from a nearby tree a ribbon of cloth. This ribbon is tinted gold. This gold reminds you of the priests of the order. If you remember, they all wear gold robes.
This is a tree that's nearby the road.
Yes.
I would point it out.
It is a very small ribbon.
I would point it out, and I'm assuming Audie's out riding since we had 3 horses.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to take the horse.
Well, dude, whatever. You do you then. Whoever's out riding.
I had a feeling Audie was going to take the horse.
Whoever's out riding, I would say, hey, could you grab that? Looks like a bit of a priest robe.
It's hanging from a branch up on a tree.
Yes, it is tied around a branch.
Okay, I simply reach up from horseback and take it down.
Okay. It is
horse's
100.
name is Cinnamon, by the way.
Cinnamon. It is 100% the silken robes of the priesthood. Now that you have it in your hands.
Whoa, they're cinnamon rolls. All right, take a look at it. Now, does it look like it was hanging there, like it was a shred of it, or was it intentionally tied?
Torn, but intentionally tied. It was separated from a larger cloth, clearly, but intentionally tied to the tree branch.
Did you share that with us, Audie?
Yes.
It doesn't seem to bode particularly well for our priest colleagues.
Well, if it was tied up here and it came from a priest's garment, is there blood on it?
There is not.
And it is not bloodied. Perhaps it was put up here to get our attention.
Possibly. I still say it's probably not great if they're ripping their robe. Should we check that campfire we saw? Maybe whoever that is could give us some idea what's going on in the town before we just charge right in.
Or
we could do that, or
we could charge right in. Who's with me?
No.
Raise your hands. Anyone?
That's no hands there, Steve.
We'll come back to it.
I'm sure we will at some point. Don't worry.
Mazur, are you out here?
No response.
How far away from the town are we, you said? Like,
you expect yourself an hour or less.
Let's go check out that house, I think. There was no response when Audie yelled, right?
Nope.
Okay. I'm not super eager to yell louder than him right now, so let's go do some investigating.
You go ahead and roll survival to try to find the origin of that smoke.
$14.
That's all of us, or just him?
Whomever's looking. I'm assuming Steve's uninterested.
24.
I would be trying at this point, I suppose. Not very successfully.
Didn't see shit.
In their conversing rainbow, you have a pretty good idea of where it is, and it's top of the nearby hill you just passed, but on the opposite side.
I shall share that.
Alrighty, let's head that way.
There are no good trails heading that way. You see some blown over footpaths, rained over cart trails, but nothing worn, nothing run through, nothing permanent. Approaching, you see a cabin in the top of a small clearing at the top of the hill. You don't see a person in or around, though there are no windows on the cabin.
The smoke's coming out of a chimney?
Yes, there's a chimney. This is a sod home built from mud and sticks dug out of the hill itself. You can see some nearby stumps clearly used to help make it.
It's just a sod home, not like a hobbit hole type thing, not a halfling home.
Nope. Half log cabin, half mud sod.
Just built back into the side of the hill.
Yes.
Okay. Making sure it wasn't like a halfling typical home.
Nope. You can see the top of the hill, and you can see in a roof jutting out, and you along the side you can see there's like a front garden that somebody's trying to do something there, and a chimney jutting out of this. Somebody cut into this and made a thing.
Whoever's driving the wagon, pull us up to the house. I guess it's me, since no one else volunteered. Pull it
Go
up
ahead and
to
roll
the house.
animal handling.
Okay. Just waiting for that. 16.
You do a fine job, sir.
Good thing about clerics, they've got there's a lot of wisdom-based skills.
You pull yourself out front. There's exactly one window and one door. This would be a small cabin. You don't know the exact size due to not being able to see side walls or back walls being built into the side of the top of this hill, but the garden out front is really pathetic looking tomatoes and some sort of root vegetables.
I think maybe you might have already covered this, but there's no obvious signs of like disturbance or anything, right? Like battle or fighting or anything?
Nope.
Okay. I would walk up to the doorway then and knock.
Whoa, what a cool cabin. It's very sad.
From inside, you hear, "Who are you?"
Oh there, friend.
I'm
some
Steve.
Travelers. This is Steve. We're some travelers wondering if we could have a moment of your time.
I have no food.
We brought our own.
I apologize. I have little help I can spare.
Well, fortunately for you, all we need is a moment of your time to just talk about some things.
Where do you hail?
Personally, I'm from Mira. That's the accent. But we've come from the capital.
I can help dig. You need help digging. I'm really good at it.
Steve will plow your field real quick. Plow your garden.
Good at plowing
Oh, God.
fields.
You see the door, not the door, but the window, somebody peek out for a second.
I would smile and wave.
I want you to know I go in the way of the one.
Good to
Good.
hear.
Gesundheit.
The door opens a slight crack to an elf.
What's manner of elf?
Red hair, tan skin.
He's a sod elf. Can't you tell from his house?
Shorter,
I suppose.
shorter.
I suppose with how uncommon elves are, we would not necessarily be able to make the distinction between half elf, wood elf, high elf.
I would. When he not. Oh, go ahead, Mike. Sorry.
He's shorter. Red hair. Shorter than normal humanoid, for sure.
As he opens the door, I would say, as I said, friend, I'm not here to harm you in any way. Just wanted a moment of your time.
How may I help you?
The most pressing thing that I need right now is information on what's happening in what's the name of the town?
Glogau.
Glogau.
Glogau is a difficult place to be. You are not heading there, no?
That's might depend on what you tell me, I suppose, but that is our plan right now.
I would not encourage such behavior.
Why is that?
They are obsessed with their mayor.
Obsessed with their mayor?
Aye. Have you eaten?
I keep
Oh.
us fed.
We've been traveling. We'd be willing to sit down and eat with you, sure.
I have an onion soup and bread.
Very grateful.
Aye. You may enter. He shows you in. It's a 2-room sod house. There's a large kitchen, living, everything area, and then you can clearly see that there's like a back room of some sort. Assumed bedroom. He has a large cauldron pot above the fireplace. The scent of onion soup. If anybody's ever had onion soup, it's fucking great. I fucking love onion soup.
I miss it dearly.
Would I have any type of cheese to put over the top of it?
Knowing you, yeah, something.
If I may
Come on,
offer
Dad.
some, I'd come back with some cheese for the top.
I've not had cheese in many months.
Just a slice on top of everyone's bowl, and maybe a little, like an extra shaving or two, just on the side of his bowl.
Is it just him now that we're inside?
Yes.
Okay.
He's the only person. And clear evidence of only person. One pair of boots, side of the door.
His roommate could be a halfling.
He had to move some clear furniture to make seats. You know what I mean? Thank you for your generosity.
How
No
about-
problem.
Have you had wine in a while? I have wine.
Praise be the one.
You look like you need some wine, and I'm gonna pour him some wine.
I have, but I've grown. He takes out a large jug from a top shelf. It's not good.
Have some onion wine.
We'll be the judge of that.
But does the job.
I will have a glass.
This
Take a shot at it.
this is moonshine fire. If I could describe it in any other way.
Okay, real life, real talk here. I don't think the taste of that shit has left my mouth yet. That was the worst fucking thing.
He came to my
I felt
house last night.
such
I gave
garbage
him
all day, and I
moonshine.
swear to God, I can still taste it.
I've had moonshine.
It was bad, dude. It was bad.
I've had Florida moonshine out of a Gatorade bottle.
This was Oklahoma moonshine out of a tiny jar.
Just quick question. Plant or is this from wood?
This would be plant and wood based.
Okay.
It would be like potato bark stuff.
Okay. I just want to look at his eyes, make sure they're not too cloudy. Like, he can see us, right? There's
Yeah.
no risk of
Yeah,
going
yeah.
blind off of this one.
He can see you.
Okay.
He,
I'll take one.
he doesn't have clouded eyes, so let's just say that. It's awful. But yeah, it's boozy as shit.
I take a leaf of the mountain mint and just
The cacao.
just start chewing on the mountain mint to.
Could I
taste
buy
the
a jug
flavor.
of that off you, friend?
I've 3 in the back.
Okay. Might need something flammable in the future.
Why go glow?
I show him my Inquisitor badge. Because that's where our job is.
Praise be the one.
We don't want to hurt people if we can avoid it. But some of our people, priests, maybe you know what happened to them, sent word that they were in trouble. We're here to investigate.
I take the glass of the very, very strong flammable liquid.
Ooh.
I down it. And I pull out the piece of cloth. Does this perhaps belong to you?
Roll persuasion. This feels like a
Is this like a
persuasion.
magic trick? What are you doing?
Is this
Does
your card?
this belong to you?
Watch me pull some cloth out of this.
How many handkerchiefs can I pull out of my hand?
How about this?
I have not rolled over a 3 all night.
You deserve it.
I hand Adidas after he took his shot a pepper leaf from some of my other spices
Uh-huh.
because I took the mint and just, oh, that's refreshing. Chaser.
No.
After
He doesn't need anything you give him anymore.
Pepper leaves spicy?
No. Not mine. No.
Do you know anything about what happened to the priest?
They all gone. No priests here.
Meaning they were killed?
Can I say? Nasi thing myself.
Tell me about this mayor.
More drink. Some food. Aye?
I just want to be keeping an eye on him as he's handling the food.
Everybody
sure
roll
nothing-
perception real quick.
15.
Let's see how low I can roll this time.
24.
Rainbow, I didn't hear yours.
11.
11. Okay.
I'm sorry, Laura. I keep saying mine right when you say yours tonight.
We are definitely on twin sync today.
Yeah.
Siblings.
Multiple times you and I have spoken at the same time.
I know. I'm sorry.
The annoying thing in Zoom is, for some reason, Laura, it keeps muting you over. Maybe it's the lower registers. It picks over the higher registers. But it's just happened the past few weeks. It really does mute you over other people when people speak at the same time.
Well, it's Zoom. It is designed by men for business.
So unless I show my tits, it's not going to give me priority.
Ooh, don't like that. Okay, Adi, pull cord, get out.
Close.
Oh, we don't want to see that either, dude.
No, that was me
That's
closing the lid.
We're not saying pull the cord out. Jeez.
Adi,
Why are you calling it the cord?
Adi, what'd you roll? 15?
16.
16. And Stevik.
17.
Really? Okay, good for you. And
equally-
it's irrelevant for Guy and Rainbow, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. 15.
Steve, you see they're actually behind like a small shelf. There's a back room of some sort. You can see like that there is another room. You'd have to duck, even a normal humanoid sized like human would have to duck to get into it. You might have to be on all fucking fours to get in there, but there is another room behind a shelf in the corner. Sunshine, you also see this. Through the shelf, because there's no back on it, it's full of stuff. But through the shelf, because of the firelight, that room is not lit behind it. But you see a mask. That mask is identical to the one from Sonu Jason.
From what? Sorry.
Sona Jason is the
Jason.
contact. Is the contact that runs the shipping part of the priesthood.
He is toward the top priesthood person. Thank you very much for watching tonight.
Dun, dun, dun.
Goodbye.
Sorry, it was a
Bye,
little.
buddy.
Sorry, it
Tiddly,
was,
he didn't say much there.
who?
Tiddly, he didn't say much.
Yeah, Tiddly was quiet tonight. He's generally very talkative, but tonight he was a little,
Well, you got
quiet.
all his talking done at the whorehouse.
He just went in to talk for a while.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense for Marcus. He just goes to a hooker, pays her to just talk to her.
I need you to
I'm
listen,
not-
please. Go ahead, Phil. Sorry.
Trying to think, like just sitting and having a conversation with a sex worker. I wonder how interesting that would be.
I wouldn't whine to a sex worker. They would have worse stories to say.
Yeah, they would. They would top you. They would top
No,
you.
that sure is a bad day.
See, yeah, it sounds like you've had a bad day. Thank you very much for watching. Tuesday we'll back to our normal stuff. Wednesday we will back to our normal stuff. Thursday we'll back to our normal stuff, and we'll be back next Sunday because I'm off of vacation and it wasn't much of a vacation. Thank you very much for watching. Have an excellent evening.
Back at it again.
Same bat
A
time.
belt.
Same bat
I'm
channel.
wearing a belt.
What?